What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm Tamaja, this is Tam. Hey. And today we're on Alias Season 2, Episode 4, Dead Drop. For a second, I thought this had dropped dead. Anyway, so yeah, the plot's moving a little slow again. We left off again with Cindy slowly starting to talk to her mom, even though she was trying really hard against it. She really was trying not to talk to her, but the people at the CIA are kind of pressuring her to get information from her. What did they get? You remember what they got? No idea. They got I can't remember either. But
they tried to get the information from Will's memory.
I do remember that Vaughn and Will met, and they kind of had like their little rivalry because they both know they're kind of fighting for Cindy's love. So it was like a little tension there. But other than that, Will was like, yeah, I have to go help Francie open her new restaurant. But yeah, we'll meet up in like another day or so. So we'll see what happens with that. Again, Cindy's dad, what's his name? Jack. He went and threatened the mom and was like, you know, stay away from Cindy. I know what your game is, blah, blah, blah. But when he was having his therapist session, he referred to her, you know, as her fake name, her, you know, basically showing that he still hasn't moved on from that he's still hurt from the fact that she was a traitor and betrayed him all those years ago. So he's still dealing with some stuff while trying to protect Cindy. So it's just like, I call her Cindy, but it's Sydney. But just know I do know the difference. Cindy and Sydney sound similar, but I always sometimes mess up and call her Cindy. But I know her name is Sydney, but it's just a lot for me to say. Just the way my body is, it's just a lot. Like when I say Sydney, I can't breathe. But when I say Cindy, I'm serious. Like it's something weird in here that I can't breathe when I say Sydney. It just blocks my airway.
It's so dumb.
It does, but I'm serious. Like it blocks my nostrils. Like from the inside of my throat. Anyway, we're gonna get into this episode. Full and other reactions are available on Patreon. Try it. Say Sydney and see if your nachos block. Say it slow.
Sydney.
You can't breathe.
Because I'm not breathing.
Say Cindy, you can breathe. But when you say
Sydney,
I knew they were going to get something, but I couldn't remember what it was. She might have just missed his artery. He got a gun. How is it that he falling faster and I'm trying to get down there and swim and I'm moving slow? I guess maybe because he's not breathing. But she gotta still break out quickly when the freeze over. She's been through way worse than me. I don't know how he survived. That plot armor thick.
After 500 years buried in the Siberian ice,
but she downloaded
the
it from
box was
CIA.
corroded. Practically fell apart in my hands.
Why would Milo Rambaldi go to the unimaginable length of having catacombs built in Siberia, only to leave his music box exposed to corrosive elements?
He's on me, Sydney.
Another Rambaldi mystery.
So do you think Sloan suspects you?
Did I use the inhaler to corrode the music box? No, I don't think so. Sloan made sure I knew how relieved he was and I made it back safely. I went home, took a shower, and came here.
What?
The information my mother gave us helped us again. That's all.
You know, you can talk to me about your mother.
I know that doing that is harder for you than you make it seem.
Well, it's my job. After everything she's done to you, are those things you could ever forgive?
I don't know.
Well, your father doesn't share that ambiguity. He's meeting with Assistant Director Kendall right now, and he is lobbying to have your mother taken away.
That's enough, you two. You can leave.
Well, why are you completely disregarding what I wrote?
Great job in Siberia, Agent Bristow. Excuse me. Nothing. That woman says her deaths can be taken at face value. Her motivations are strictly her own.
I'm more professional than that. Every one of our discussions has been specific and mission related.
You told her about your school play?
You heard me tell her I was a turkey.
Yes.
You were watching me. Dad, I have enough spine in my life to worry about.
What I've been watching is you making the same mistakes with that woman that I did.
I'm not that naive.
I'm sure that's something we both hope is true.
Several nights ago, I received a phone call at my home. There was no one at the other end, just some high-pitched static. But something about the call left me unsettled. The Barranca Bed and Breakfast Inn. It was our favorite getaway. I would like you to send someone to Sonoma, Jack. I don't want this to get back to the Alliance. They can't know that I'm taking measures.
I understand.
Good. After Sark recovered Rambaldi's music box,
Okay, here we go.
we tracked him to a safe house in the Falkland Islands.
Did we retrieve it?
He's actually sending people
Yes.
on missions.
It was
I'm surprised.
destroyed with age,
Usually
as
it's
Sidney
in
said.
Cindy and Dixon.
Worthless. But we found something else.
He's not 80 years old. But wait, was he a cute 80?
Hey, Francie, there's a woman on the phone from the health.
How are you?
Oh, I got 4 weeks left of community service and then done. You remember last week when I cooperated, let the CIA hypnotize me? What happened with that? Was I helpful?
Yeah,
No?
he did.
No, I'm really
forgot
asking
all
because-
about that.
About 5 minutes ago,
That's
I
what I
was doing
forgot,
big
like,
balls
half
for
of
free,
life.
you know? Now I'm just...
The information you provided was huge.
It's been a long week.
Really?
I think it's more of a relief for her to be able to tell the truth.
Good guys are bad guys.
Neither. My father.
He tracked down Sark to a location in the Falklands. Sark fought back.
How he get all them and he got no one?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
They did, however, find a man at that location. His name is Klaus Richter. 3 weeks ago, Richter was in Barcelona.
When I was there,
Yes, along with your mother. They brought Richter into an SD6 holding cell, and I interrogated him.
Imagine
Before
getting
being
captured
brought
and
into
tortured just to get
Richter
captured
was
again
screened
by
for
another,
every
well,
type
saved
of
by
possible
another group.
infection,
For them to
Ebola,
capture
HIV,
you
and
and torture.
retrovirus. MedTech believes he may have been suffering from an allergic reaction to something Sark used on him.
Irina Derevko gave you the operations manual. I would like you to tell me where you've hidden it. Morphine's not bad either. I've only given you enough to last 5 minutes. Cooperate and get all you want.
The location was too remote to describe. It turns out Richter had designed a map to lead your mother back to the book's location.
so where's the map?
Library at FAPSI headquarters in Moscow.
Never
FAPSI
easy.
headquarters. Why have you come to me like this? Before my SD6 briefing?
Benefit in seeing her. You have all the information you
We
need.
don't know that.
Sydney, we've been doing this long enough to know that our system
Our
works.
system was stagnant until Mom turned herself in. Dad, we've covered this. We've both been betrayed by this woman. The difference between you and me is that I'm willing to squeeze her for everything she's got.
I'm Will, and I'm an addict.
I will.
I never thought about my reputation until I lost it. Well, actually, there has been one happy byproduct from all this. I have a good friend who, it turns out, I didn't know at all before, and now she and I can talk in a way that we never did before. And I don't think I would trade that for anything.
Rebecca Martinez.
Hey, I'm Will.
I know who you are, Will Tiffin. I read your articles. I don't think you ever really were a drug addict.
Why would you say that?
Well, I believe what you wrote about SD6 was true.
Mm.
I think you got too
Think
close
she's a
to
spy?
some kind of secret conspiracy, and they had to shut you down. So they threatened you, and then to ruin your rep, they shot you up.
No. I made up all that stuff about SC6. That was me. That was me being an idiot.
I'm sort of a conspiracy theorist. I have a webpage. I want to prove your story about SD6 was real.
Please don't. No, he cannot get looped back in that. If you want to do that, you on your own, but don't bring him into it. How's she gonna get set?
Who gave her a book?
Because I don't remember this brick wall being.
Klaus Richter is in SD6 custody. The knowledge contained in that manual is your only leverage. Richter was found in the custody of Mr. Sark. I'm going to retrieve the map at FAPSI headquarters. So if you want to help the CIA, you'll give us any information you have that will facilitate the recovery of Richter's map.
When I turned myself over to CIA, a pair of earrings were taken from me. They have sentimental value. I'd like them back.
Yeah, no. Absolutely not.
I'll see what I can do.
She went to see her mother.
Now those earrings are some sort of device that's
tried-
gonna help her do something
I
like
tried
that.
to stop her. I made it clear.
And
Made
he also
what
helped her
clear?
break out somehow.
Trusting
what I'm
her mother.
But there's a better way to get to the 6th floor library. Once you're inside the building, don't take the main stairs. You just look to your left and
No
there's
one wants a happy
door.
ending, but I know this woman. I know her charms.
Is there any chance that all she wants is forgiveness?
No. Derevko is using this agency and my daughter to get whatever it is that she wants. And everywhere I look, people
He's
are
the only one with
complacent and
sense.
cooperative.
He's frustrated. He's telling everybody this and nobody's listening. And
We'll take your
fuck, I told
suggestions
all
into
of you.
consideration.
I can tell you, it's obvious. I'm afraid of losing my daughter.
She actually had some intel for this mission that could help.
Listen, as far as your mother's concerned, it's ridiculous for you to worry about. I realized how insane this must be for him. Which only concerned me because that means he's not making it any easier for you. So, before you leave for Moscow, I just wanted to say, you might feel alone in all this, like you don't have an ally. I'm your ally. Never question that.
That was a good speech.
Miss Bristow, your plane's standing by.
Yeah.
Ваши документы, майор.
Я вижу на вас орден Красный.
Майор?
Y'all wanna frisk me?
Простите за задержку.
He's armed and dangerous.
These medals that you won? Well, I did. You didn't really win them. Electronic skeleton key. It'll give you access to the 6th floor. This one, the Order of Zhukov, first class. This will get you into the technical library. Now this one is the Order of Merit. It'll get you into the ASRS. Now just make sure that you don't remove the medal until after you log out the system, or you'll probably set off the alarm. Okay? Ow! You feel kind of good.
Whatever Armstrong pays you, it can't be enough.
Sark.
Would you consider coming to work for me if it meant I'd let you walk out of here? I believe if you took the time to hear a comprehensive offer, you might actually say yes.
You're cute, but I'll pass.
Ooh. Oh, his kick just as deadly as hers. Well, shit. Nice. Oh, he saw her. Damn. Don't look back. The rule number 1 is never look back.
I'm trapped in the technical services building. My mother said something about secret passages. Get her on the phone.
Someone's trapped in the fantasy building in Moscow. She needs a way out.
Where is she exactly?
Where are you exactly?
General Vitaly Simonov.
General Vitaly Simonov.
Ask her if there's an abstract painting behind the desk.
Is there an abstract painting behind the desk?
Yes.
Of course, it's slow. Well, I guess it gotta be slow so it can close. You can click it and close it. The way she be going through the struggle and still keep her hair in perfect tap.
They've been checked for hidden compartments, transmitters, passive sensors. Every sharp edge has been dulled.
There's probably still something they missed. It's probably not even a device, but it's probably like a key or
Your grandmother.
She's smart.
She says, sweetheart, wear them well. You would have liked her.
We need you to decode the map.
I have a request. Mr. Sloan is concerned about a phone call he received at home last Thursday night. The call was traced to the Barranca Bed and Breakfast in Sonoma, California. He's asked me to send someone to Sonoma, find out who was staying there, who might have made the call. Whatever information you can get.
49
You remember
degrees,
coordinates and stuff like that.
37 minutes,
She's
and
too
20
smart for
seconds.
her own good. Talk about degrees and minutes and seconds and lunch. Nah.
She obviously can't
damn near
trust this
certified
information.
genius at this
Yeah,
point.
come
I'm not
on.
messing with her.
If she wanted me dead, she could have left me stuck at Fat
She already done got
Mother knows that the
the
only
next
leverage she
10,
has
13
is the
episodes
information
mapped
about her
out.
agency.
Sending you to Madagascar to retrieve the Bible. I want you to deal with Sydney's cover at SD6. Let's move it.
Jack, how owe you? The white, 30 pounds of Semtex.
I need you to make sure that if anyone enters that building, no one will survive.
30 Semtex grenades?
God grant us
Semtex are my
serenity
favorite
to
type of
accept the
grenades.
things
So
we
it's
cannot
like,
change. Don't forget, next meeting, Patty's bringing the donuts.
all right, Patty, there better be some glazed twists up in there.
Publish it all on my webpage.
Girl, get lost.
Did they do this to you?
she's trying to like verify
A friend of mine,
if he's
fiance,
gonna
was
really
killed.
be quiet.
And I had to make it up because to me it was more important not to let her down than it was for me to just be honest with her. So, you want to look in SD6?
Yeah, I heard you.
Hey.
But I had to
Good luck.
Will Tippin shouldn't be a problem. I gave him a number of opportunities to restart his SD6 investigation.
A pretty woman going and trying to get information. Yes. Suddenly you're the only one
and
that
they're
believes in
classifying
it.
Tippin as a non-threat.
The Barranca Inn has no way of linking a backtrace from an outside line to an individual room, so we do know who was staying at the inn that night.
You gotta look at the list of names.
His wife.
This low.
Is that your wife's signature?
Then that's creepy. So is he not seeing things? Is these things actually happening? We just assumed it was all in his head. But if other people are seeing it,
Hold your entry.
What is it, Dad?
The building is wired to explode. See how these areas don't give off the same amount of heat as the surrounding structure? That's because they're not made of wood.
And what are they made of?
oh, is this a building with the syntax is on?
Sydney, I need you to take a look under the houses or a crawl space.
He's playing a dirty game. That would have been sus to me though. Like, how you know that? Because it don't add up when you look at the MO. Why would my mom all of a sudden help me just to try to get me the blood? Could have been killed me if she wanted to be dead. She gonna figure it out. Cindy is stupid.
If she was counting on my trust, and I would just walk in there and set off the explosives, then why did she help us get this far?
Exactly, it doesn't make sense.
Wait for her. Secure the perimeter itself. Your efficient reconnaissance work saved us the trouble of using our GPS.
How'd you escape?
Go inside and recover the operations manual.
Okay, yeah, you go ahead and do that. Let's tiptoe to the left.
Directorate after lockdown. I'm surprised Klaus Richter was so willing to reveal his secrets. If I didn't know any better, I'd guess you had another source.
Sydney!
He just disappeared in the explosion.
Sydney, you okay?
He's
Okay, Dad.
no, for real.
We're coming home.
So his little.
This is Assistant Director Kendall. I want Irina Derevko removed from this facility. I want her transferred to... She'll be gone within the hour. You were right about her, Jack. You were right.
I thought there might have been a chance to believe that she had no hidden agenda. Everything you said was right. And I was so stupid. I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry.
Completely within his character now. It may prove to be the right decision in the long run, but we won't know. Right now, it just looks kind of bad.
Even if she was really trying to have karma.
Wait, what do you mean?
Even if she was trying to have and he did that and she had good intentions, karma. Just karma.
On him or her?
Her.
I mean, if you mean for all the stuff she's done?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she's not a good person, and I still believe she's scheming. This is a setback for her. Because she wasn't anticipating on having to play against Jack. She expected, you know...
And then be like, I can't believe you're back.
No, not even that. She expected that, you know, everybody wouldn't trust her, that everybody would be playing against her, but she counted on that Cindy's, above all, would be the main factor in everything. She figures, if I cut off communication from everybody else, that takes them out of the equation. I only have to deal with Cindy. I only got to focus on getting her trust. They're going to, anything they want, they're going to go through her. So it just makes everything connect between me and her. Now, Jack is playing into it as a third party, feeding in, and now he was talking to both of them, you know, trying to warn Sydney, trying to threaten her. Neither was quite working, so now he interfered, and now both sides are being affected. Cindy feels completely betrayed. Sydney feels completely betrayed, but at the same time, it saved her because Sarek would have got the drop on them, so it stopped him. Now, on the other side, her plan is, whatever her original plan is, is ruined. She's about to get interrogated, and she has to kind of find a workaround. And then Jack, I don't know exactly what he's gonna do. He may just let things play out, but he put all the characters in an interesting position, I would say.
Yeah.
Salone, I don't know what's going on with him. I thought he was hallucinating, but something's really happening. Somebody's taunting him. He's done a lot of dirty things. I'm sure he has a lot of enemies. Maybe somebody's messing with him. He'll get to the bottom of it. He's got some of the good people, you know, watching him. But he did send somebody after Will. We know. Stop. Get up here. Come on. We do know he doesn't like Will. And so, I mean, of course he was going to test it. He wants a reason to kill Will, but at the same time, he knows Will already exposed me. If I kill him now, it just paints a bad picture on us, so I have to leave him alone. But he still wanted to test Will to see how far it would go, but I think he realizes Will learned his lesson. And I'm glad, because I did not want Will to go down that path.
I know he wasn't going to say nothing when he was telling the story again.
Yeah, I just feel like now Francie, I don't know what, but I feel like something's going to lead her. Something's going to happen to where she believes either Sydney or Will is being deceptive. She's going to look into it, and then she's going to kind of fall down the path. Or somebody's going to try to test her to see what she knows, and then it's going to put her down the path by her start asking the wrong questions, or, you know what I mean? I would assume, because she doesn't do anything, truthfully. She's the weakest character on the show, and I actually like her character. But she's the weakest because she doesn't have a storyline, other than her damn restaurant that we never see. We get a little snippet of her. Her restaurant got more character development than her. She didn't got her liquor license, and then she didn't. Now she's getting she was getting it graded. Yeah. Dang, like how her restaurant that we ain't seen, an off-screen restaurant, got more damn development than Francie. Like, dang. All they did was break her up with her boyfriend twice. Right. Twice. Made her look like a clown twice. Come on. Y'all doing Francie dirty. Give her a storyline. First time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. For me, third time, you just a dumbass at that point. Yeah, it's getting good. I'm excited to see where it goes from here. We're at the beginning of the season, so it's going to be a lot of story building. And I think, again, like the first season, the back half is just really going to just kick it hard. So I think for now, we just kind of got to sit with the story, start getting the pieces of the puzzle, and then in the back half, we'll get to put it all together. It'll be interesting. Because like first season, like when it got to like episode like 12, I think it was, it just started kicking amazing episodes. So I'm looking forward to that again. But so far, I think season 2 has been pretty solid. It's just a mind game at this point, and trying to figure out where all the pieces lie, I guess, if that all makes sense. But thank you guys for watching, and of course, we want to hear what you guys thought.
Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to Patreon for more reacts.
And we will see you guys for more Alias.
Bye.